Yogi, what is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray that you are doing incredibly well. So, on this video, I want to share with you why 3 reasons why wholesaling real estate is one of the absolute best strategies that you can be doing as a new real estate investor. Okay. But before we dive into it, please like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. I saw a report on my YouTube channel that only 70% of my listeners and viewers are actually subscribed. So please, let's help spread the word and make a kingdom impact and help transform as many people's lives as we can through real estate investing. So by you simply subscribing, help spread the message. All right. Now let's dive into the content. Okay. So one of the number one reasons why I believe that wholesaling real estate is one of the most powerful strategies that you could do is because it's a low barrier to entry. You don't need a real estate license. You don't need huge capital, perfect credit. Wholesaling allows you to lock up deals and assign them to investors without needing to buy that property yourself. All you need is a little bit of hustle and some consistency. Okay, are you with me? And think about this, if you can, with me for a moment. If you are launching any other type of business or endeavor, let's say, for example, a restaurant, okay? If you were going to open up a restaurant, you would have to pay for the location, number one, rent a space, buy a place, lease a space, something like that. You would have to get all of the things that go along with owning a restaurant, tables, chairs, glasses, pots, pans, spoons, every single thing that you need, not only to accommodate your guests, but also to prepare the meals, right? Speaking of meals, you need to buy the meals. You need to hire staff. You have probably invested what, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Or tens, 20, $30,000 before you even made one single dollar with that restaurant. Versus with wholesaling real estate, literally all you need is a prop stream subscription for 150 bucks a month, whatever it may be, and a cell phone, which you're already paying for probably, right? That's how I got started. I would print off that pre-foreclosure list all day, every day while I was truck driving down the road, cold calling people, talking to sellers, right? I didn't have a massive marketing budget, right? And then what this allows you to do is now it allows you to create the income so that you can pour back into your business, right? And that's another thing that it kind of rolls me into lesson 2. You get fast cash. Unlike rentals and flips that can take months, wholesaling gets you paid quickly. You just need to find the deal, lock it up, assign it, and get paid, right? I had a member that joined the community. In less than 30 days of joining the mentorship in the community, they were able to get a $15,000 assignment fee. 15 grand in less than 30 days, right? What would 15K do for you right now in your current situation? Maybe nothing at all. It could be a little extra bourbon money, right? A good steak dinner for some. It could allow people to pay off some debt. It could pay for a very nice dream trip, right? Whatever it may be. And so not only that, but now you have 15K that you can actually go back and pour into your business. So let's say you take a third of that and say, you know what, I'm going to spend this on marketing, or I'm going to invest in tools and resources that will help me scale what I'm doing, right? Maybe I'll get investor base to find premium end buyers. Maybe I'll set up a CRM system, or maybe I'll get a dollar system or hire some people to do the cold calling instead of me actually doing the cold calling myself, right? It really opens up the door for you to start to pour gasoline on what you're already doing, y'all. And then thirdly, you learn about real estate from the inside out, okay? Right? Wholesaling forces you to learn how to find deals, run comps, negotiate with sellers, and build out a buyer's list. Y'all, these are the foundational skills for every single investor, okay? Whether you're flipping, buying rentals, or even doing some of the creative stuff, you need to know how to do comps. You need to know what the rent rates are. If you're getting into flips, don't you think it's important to be able to see your comparable listings and know what type of repairs they did to those, right? So many new investors get hyped on HGTV or some of those house flipping shows, and they go out here, they buy a property completely wrong, and they lose their tail. But I don't want that for you, right? So when you focus on finding these deals directly, leveraging this wholesaling strategy, the doors and opportunities that you open up for yourself are incredible, incredible. In fact, I want to challenge you, if you will. There'll be a link to PropStream. Click on that link and subscribe to PropStream. It's a free 7-day trial. It costs you absolute nothing. I want you to go on there during your free 7-day trial and actually look at the pre-foreclosures in your county. All right. Just do those 2 steps and then you can take it from there. You do whatever you want to do. You can just go in there and look at them and do absolutely nothing with it and say, okay, this is cool, and go back to work. Or you can pull it up, look at the pre-foreclosures and say, I wonder if I can serve and be a blessing to just one of those families on that pre-foreclosure list. Just one. Remember, I talk about the one property away movement, right? I don't need you to go and build a massive empire right now. I need you to close your first deal or your next deal. So we're going to focus on one at a time. All right. So if you can go on there and be a blessing to one single family, to put money in their pocket, to help them stop the foreclosure list, to put money in your pocket, to give you the confidence to know that you can build a real estate investing business, or you can actually become a real estate investor. I just want you to take this information and apply it and transform your life. But anywho, I feel like I'm ranting now, but those are 3 reasons why I believe every single person should be starting with real estate. Y'all have a good one.